When you practice yoga every day, you become intensely aware of your mind and thoughts. You begin to realize that the most arduous among journeys, the most distant among places, are not journeyed with the body, but with our minds, our thoughts. And once you begin understanding the reality of your own thoughts, then no place is too distant for you. No time is beyond your grasp. That is the gift of prapti, or unrestricted access to time and space, that yoga gives you. Namaste. Hello and welcome to IYER Integrated Yoga Exercise Routine Class 28. Namaste. My name is Sundar IYER and thank you for taking this class. Let's begin our class with the Vajrasana and learn an exciting new pose today. I hope you have done your warm-ups. If not, please do that. It's always important to establish the foundation in your communication and then begin the yoga journey. For those of you who do not know, there's a separate warm-up video. It's about 5 to 6 minutes. Quickly run through it and come back to this video. For those of you who have done, let's get started. Breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch your hands up, interlock your fingers, turn it upwards, and breathe in. As you breathe out, drop your head back, finish the exhalation. Now, 3 rounds of deep breathing. Breathe in and expand your chest. Give it all you've got. Breathe out and lengthen your spine. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in, expand your chest. And breathe out, lengthen your spine. Reach out to the sky, to the ceiling. Breathe in, expand your chest. And breathe out, lengthen your spine. Wonderful. Once you're done this, take a final inhalation, breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch your hands by the side, come down slowly to position in Vajrasana. As I always say, you can keep your palms down like this on your thighs, or you could keep them like this. I wouldn't suggest that you just let them hang loose. There's a little bit of lethargy that reflects here, so don't let this be. Always be conscious of every single position in your body. It's part of yoga and part of the training in a class. As we learned in the last class, we are going to do the pranam asana, and then, which is a salutation or the crouching, and then we move on to the cat pose, the Marjari asana, and we'll do that. Then we'll settle down, and as you continue to sit in Vajrasana, I'm going to teach you a new pose. So let's get started, and let's get to do the pranam asana. Breathe in. As you breathe out, place the palms on either side of your knees and go down to the floor. Try and place the top of your head on the floor. Breathe in and out for a couple of times. Okay, breathe in. Raise your head up. As you breathe out, come up slowly. Excellent. Now we'll go back to the pranamasana. From that, we'll flow into the cat pose. So breathe in. As you breathe out, crouch and hunch your back. Go down. Breathe in. Come to the cat pose. As you breathe out, arch your back. Breathe in.
come back to normal. As you breathe out, come down and crouch your back. Pranamasana. Breathe in. As you breathe out, Marjari asana. Arch your back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hunch your back and start crawling to your knees. Continue into the Pranamasana. Breathe in. Come back to normal. As you breathe out, arch your back. All right. Breathe in. And slowly come back to the starting position or Vajrasana as you breathe out. And sit in that pose as I'm going to teach you the new one. Now, if you find it hurting too much, you always have the towel. So if you're sitting on a thin version of it, just roll it and continue sitting on it. If you just cannot manage it, then of course you go back and just take a break, or just take a break like this. You see what I did with my feet? This is just a break, a small break. As you watch me explain a pose, if you want to take a break, do that. See, I allow you to do this. My masters would never do that. If I move out of a pose, they would say, get out of the class. But I won't do that to you. The new pose that we're going to learn today is called the tiger pose. It goes to the cat pose, and there's a slight variation from here. The tiger pose is also called, in Sanskrit, it's called Vyagrasana. Vyagra, Vyagra, and it's Vya, Vya. Please say with me, Vya. I don't want you to say Vaya, because that means a whole different thing. So this is Vyagrasana. It's not Vyagrasana. Okay. Vya, Vyagrasana. Say that with me. Vyagrasana. Thank you. So the tiger pose is done like this. We go on to the cat pose once again. I'm just going to show you how it's done physically. We'll do it together, and then we'll try and combine it with breathing. And all I do is raise one leg back as much as I can. So you'll find the pressure on the lower lumbar region. It opens up the hip. So it's a great exercise here. Now I don't want you to start turning sideways. See this? I don't want you to start turning sideways like this. I want you to go, you're straight, you're a cat. You're simply stretching your leg. First get it parallel to the floor, okay? First get it parallel to the floor, and then try and raise it up. The more you raise your leg up, without bending your knees, no bending knees here, the more you try to raise your legs up, the more you're going to exercise your lumbar region. It's excellent for the lower back, okay? So let's try this together. You're in Vajrasana. Come on all your on fours. Now, raise your right leg back. Keep that parallel to the floor. You see my shoulders, they're perpendicular, so I'm not doing this, okay? Perpendicular. Now, try and raise it a little higher if you can. As high as you can. Watch my toes are pointed out, stretched out. Raise it as high as you can. Hold it there. Come back down. Excellent. Let's try the other leg. Once again, make sure your shoulders are perpendicular. You're not leaning back. And raise the right leg up. First, simply raise it up. Okay? First, raise it up. Make sure it's parallel to the floor. Feel it. It might be a little up or down. Doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Feel your parallel. And then now start raising your leg up. And feel the pressure on the lower back. Excellent. Now, see, when you do this, there's a tendency, and I want you to focus on this portion here. So I hope you can get it on this camera. You will tend to do this. You see this? Oh, I'm trying to raise. I want this up. This is a tiger. So this is not a crouching tiger. It's just a regular tiger. Okay? So you are like this. This is how you started, right? Stretch, raise your leg up. So don't do this. Keep it up. Just raise the leg up. Come back to position. Now, let's do this with breathing. Simple. Every time you exhale, you're going to move. So I breathe in. Let me start with the right leg. So breathe in. As you breathe out, First, parallel. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise it up. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to the tiger position. Now, I really don't know why they call this a tiger pose. Maybe a yogi just found a tiger stretching. I'm not sure. But it's called the tiger pose. So breathe in. Let's try the other leg. As you breathe out, first, raise it parallel. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise your leg up as much as you can. Raise it up, up, up. Excellent. Try to keep your hips also squared up. Don't open up your hips like this. Okay, I don't know if I can show it to you like this. See, the hip is squared like this. Don't open up like this. So this is not what I want you to do. Just here. Because the pressure is for the lower back. The moment you start doing this, it's a whole different exercise. Okay, we don't want to do that here. So we just want to go up like this and up like this. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to position. So how does this go in the flow? We do the pranamasana. Watch here. Watch with me. You do the pranamasana. You do the cat stretch. You come back to normal. Then you do the tiger stretch. Come back to normal. Do the pranamasana. Come back to normal. When I say normal, it's a tiger cat pose. Then arch your back. Come back to the cat pose. Stretch the other leg. Come back to the cat pose. Go back to pranamasana. So pranamasana, cat pose. Arching your back, cat pose. Tiger with the right foot, cat pose. Pranamasana, cat pose. Arching your back, cat pose. Left leg, cat pose. Pranamasana, and back. Shall we do this together? Let's get started. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pranamasana, palms by the side of your knees, go down. Finish your exhalation. Breathe in. Come to the cat pose. As you breathe out, arch your back. Breathe in. And stretch. As you breathe out, stretch. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise your leg up. Breathe in. Hold it there as you breathe out. Just hold it there for one more count. This is exercising your lower back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to position. Breathe in, back to pranamasana. As you breathe out, crouch back. This eases your back. Breathe in. Come to normal. As you breathe out, arch your back. Finish the exhalation. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, raise the left leg up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise it higher. Hold it there for one more cycle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the pressure on your lower back. Excellent. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to the cat pose. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pranam asana. Crouch. Let's do it one more. Breathe in. Cat pose. As you breathe out, arch your back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, right leg up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to position. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pranam asana. Breathe in. As you breathe out, arch your back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, left leg up. Finish your exhalation completely. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to the cat stretch. Breathe in. As you breathe out, crouching pose. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come up. Open up your knees as much, as wide as you can. Breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch, palms shoulder width apart, chin on the floor if you can. If you can't, place your forehead on the floor, tip of your nose on the floor. But ideally, the chin is on the floor, butt is on the heels. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come up slowly. Get back to Vajrasana. Let's do 3 rounds today because we did a lot of breathing, of simply focusing on our breath. Get the body out of the way. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, gently open your eyes. Let's listen to our dear friend Ratanjeet's wise words and carry it in our hearts as we go out into the day. Until we meet again, stay blessed. Thank you.
Namaste. The power in me bows to the power in you, unifying us into oneness. Most of the time, we show love in order to get love in return. But that is not love. In order for it to be love, it has to be unconditional. It has to be selfless giving. It has to be selfless serving, regardless of others' actions, reactions, or inactions. Once we love unconditionally, we operate in alignment with our true purpose and are gifted with joy and contentment for a stress-free life. May the power within you enrich and empower your day.